What is going on? My favorite musician is just Mr. Karam here coming at you from Dressing Room 2. It's actually going to be one of the last opportunities we have to go into Dressing Room 2 because these dressing rooms will be pretty soon torn out, and these are going to become like public size bathrooms with like 3-4 stalls each. So it's going to be really cool for like plays and musicals for you guys to have legitimate bathrooms back here. I'm really excited about that. But anyway, that's a little side note. I do have some more official business here and official, announcements. Some of these things are reminders, and then the first two things are absolute last calls. So here we go. First thing, solo and ensemble. This is absolute last call for everybody. I have a due date of like Wednesday. I think it's 3 or 4 o'clock. So I need to double check my exact time on that. So if you're a purple day, it's tomorrow. If you're a white day, it's today. I need your form today. If you've been on the fence about it, just get me a form and we'll take care of it. Okay. If you don't know your song, that's okay. You don't need to know your song to sign up. We'll get you a song. I know lots of great songs. And if you don't have your $15, that's okay. Come talk to me. We can work that out. There are lots of options there if you can't afford $15. So last call on Solo and Ensemble Festival. I'm particularly looking at the people in the chamber choirs because you'll already be there. Why not go? And I'm paying for chamber choirs to go. So why not? You're already there. Make kind of a little bit more of an event out of it. Get some really good feedback. You get a medal. You get some kind of good press on that. I can. I send it out to like announcements and stuff. And so guys, we really want you to go. Also, remember, performance experience. If you need to get your performance experience in, this is like the biggest way people do it. This is the most popular way people do it. So you want to get your performance experience in. You can do it here. Most people do it here. Let's do it. It's kind of like wind ensemble. Several years ago, when I started here, I learned that Mr. Cottrell makes wind ensemble go to Solo and Ensemble Festival. And I was like, I love that. I'm going to make varsity do that. And then before I ever implemented it, I decided to kind of morph it into a performance experience instead of you have to go to Solo and Ensemble, but lots of people go to Solo and Ensemble to fulfill that performance experience. So get it in. Chamber choir people, you should be doing a solo anyway. You're all advanced musicians. And then varsity and Serenus, you guys really should do it. Performance experience, especially. Owl tones, you should do it. Obviously, men's choir, cola voce would be a great idea if you guys did it too, because then you can use that knowledge the rest of your vocal career. Okay. Also, last call on Little Mermaid and Bright Star audience experience reviews. So this fulfills the audience experience, but I'm telling you that if you go to an event, after you go to the event, you have 2 weeks. 2 weeks to provide me your ticket stub and your 1-paragraph review. Because, if you go to Bright Star in September and then you decide to turn in your paper in May, you're not going to remember nearly as much as you should from that. I want you to recall some details, you know what I mean? So, and I want you to be present there, not just like, yep, I went. Well, what did you do? I don't know. I zoned out the whole time. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good enough. It's an audience experience, not an audience zone out. So anyway, dress sheet. It's going to be like a half sheet of paper that I need everyone who's wearing a dress at our formal performances, our concerts, anybody who got a dress needs to take one of those sheets home and hang it on your hanger. Hang it on the hook right there. Nice and easy. It gives you instructions. It lays out exactly what to do. So that way when it comes time for a concert, you can just read it. It's a half page, you guys. Just sit down, read it so you know what's going on. And every once in a while, when you take out that dress, read through the instructions again, make sure we're all on the same page because I have high expectations for these dresses and they need to be kept in good order. Okay. And then lastly is the mini memo. If you need a mini memo still, I have some up front on the piano. Go ahead and grab one, or I can hand them out now. So because our concert is, and I've had some people ask, December 15th, 5:30 call. December 15th, 5:30 call. Okay. It's a Thursday. So be aware, which is like 2 weeks away. So it's getting close. Y'all better, let's move. Right. But I have mini memos. Any adult who depends on you, parents, no way. What happened? Okay, sorry. My screen went black. Okay. Any adult that depends on you, parents, employers, coaches, that sort of stuff, need to get a mini memo to know that you have something that night. Okay. Okay. Quick recap. Solo and ensemble forms are due. Solo and ensemble forms are due now. I really want varsity and chamber and Serenus and owl tones to think about going. We usually send like at least 30 soloists, 25 to 30 soloists. February 2020, we sent 40 and it was amazing. I had a blast and it was such a great event. By the way, this is not like a big performance in front of hundreds of people. It's like in front of an adjudicator who only wants to help you. So anyway, solo and ensemble forms, get them in now. Little Mermaid, Bright Star audience experience reviews due now. This is the last call for those. So like plan to get those in Wednesday, end of school, maybe Thursday, end of school, but that's about it. Okay. So I've gotten a flood of them in the last few days. Dress sheet. If you have a dress, bring the dress sheet home, hang it up on the hanger with your dress. The dress needs to be hung up at all times and just use the hanger we gave you. For some reason or another, the majority of dresses that come back at the end of the year do not come back on the hanger we gave you. That's madness. Just keep it simple. Take it off the hanger, put it on, wear it, go to the concert, do your thing, come back, put it on the same hanger and hang it back up. Don't make it overly hard. So that tells me is some people take it off and they throw it on the ground. That's unacceptable. Hang that up at all times. Okay, you want to air it out. Last thing is mini memo. But of course, December 15th is our concert, 5:30 call. December 15th, 5:30 call. December 15th, 5:30 call. Take a mini memo. I would have needed 5. Mom's house, dad's house, hockey coach, band director, and my employer, Red Lobster. They would have all have gotten one. And if you are employed, you need to make sure that you get your time off request in now. If you did not do that 2 weeks ago, you are behind 2 weeks. You need to do that now so that way your employer has plenty of time, but before the schedule comes out, before they even start drafting the schedule. Because if the schedule comes out and you're on it for December 15th, you've put you in a bad situation, you put me in a bad situation, you put your employer in a bad situation. All right? The law says I win. The federal law says school comes first, but not employers see it that way. They'd rather risk getting a visit by the DOL than have you take a day off the Dairy Queen, So anyway, 8 minutes. These are too long. It's better than we used to do. We used to do like 20-minute announcements. So I'll take it, but I'll shorten them next time. I got to go. Bye.